This 1 Degree Outside video is sponsored by the Topsfield Fair, America's oldest fair. You can pre-order your admission, meal, and ride tickets today at topsfieldfair.org and join the fun October 4th through 14th, conveniently located on Route 1, just off of Interstate 95.
Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. This is your Noyes Notes and forecast for today on this Wednesday. Fog's going to be slow to burn off this morning. It's thick in spots, takes until late morning, even midday in portions of Cape Cod. So it's a gradual process. Keep that in mind. There'll be some pockets of reduced visibility until then. Storm to our south. We talked about it yesterday, close enough to graze us with some showers in the days to come. Not for everybody. We'll talk about that in a second. Autumnal equinox on Sunday. Fall officially begins, and it will be feeling like fall this weekend. After one more warm day today, we'll get a cooler pattern that sets in right on through the upcoming weekend. Now, bus stop forecast this morning. If the kids need a long sleeve or a hoodie, they can go for it. It's going to be a cool start, but we warm quickly again. 70s by recess and feeling like 80 for the bus ride home. Fairly light wind, filtered sunshine through a lot of clouds today. And that's the theme. The clouds will gradually increase. But again, they're those high, thin cirrus clouds. So they tend to kind of dim the sunshine, not completely blot it out. Notice by late afternoon and evening, though, they are in place across much of New England. And most of us will be dry today. There are a couple of showers that start to try and develop here in Connecticut by the time we get to 4 to 6 p.m. Isolated shower possible along the south coast. There is just still some dry air in place, so it'll have a tough time overcoming that. We'll say a stray sprinkle is possible. 4 to 6 p.m., that would be isolated along the immediate south coast to Cape Cod. But it is between about 6 and 8 p.m. that we get a chance of a shower along the south coast of Connecticut, advancing north, perhaps through Providence as well, a stray sprinkle north of that. So again, a mainly dry day today, an isolated shower this evening. Warm temperatures here for September. 70s at the coast today, but just inland, we're talking about highs in the low 80s. Keep in mind, this time of the year, we should be in the low to mid 70s in many areas. We're going 80 plus from Milford, New Hampshire, back up to Laconia, from Windsor, stretching back down to southern Vermont, highs of running 80 to 85 today. And then farther to the north, we're talking about temperatures that will still go 80 plus for many of us from the Northeast Kingdom to northern New Hampshire, Northwest Maine. In fact, look at this, Fort Kent, 84, 86 in Bangor today, even some lower 80s along the coastline of Maine. Now, overnight tonight, still cool and comfortable in far northern and central New England with temperatures running in the 50s, but it will be more humid and a little bit milder. 60 to 65 for many of us in southern New England, especially along and south of the Mass Turnpike, with some pockets of showers and rain for the South Shore and Cape Cod that develop overnight tonight. We'll see how far north and west those can track through the overnight and tomorrow morning. And it will be slightly unsettled, particularly in southern New England, over the next couple of days. We're, of course, going to talk more about that and your weekend in detail in our Insights video coming out in just a little bit. And you can always get our app for all of our weather information, also on our website, onedegreeoutside.com.